Hey folks, you've come across from the Faultfinder App and you're with Craig Lewgolf. I'm the PGA Pro based at Rondebosch Golf Club in Cape Town. So welcome. So this is shots that miss to the right. This isn't the slice. The slice is where it takes off left and curves to the right. It's not that one. You've got to make sure you're not on the wrong fault here. This one takes off to the right. Now, it can either take off straight right and go straight, or it can curve at the end. And there's kind of a factor that's involved in that too. So this is fault 1 for the push slice, and it's ball position. So what happens is people put the ball too far back in their stance, kind of behind their head, which is a fatal thing in golf anyway. You should never be in front of the ball. So not even during the swing. So there's the ball position too far back. What that does, you end up facing the ball. Now you've effectively what's called closed the shoulders. You've got them aiming too far right. So I'm going to show you that from behind. Ball too far back, ends up closing like that. That's going to now affect the path that you're going to swing. So that's going to be one of the other faults, but this is a fault in itself, ball position. So have a look there. I'm going to now swing on this path, which is wrong. I want to go there. So once you're there, all sorts of faults can happen, but a push or a push slice would be the thing. So here's the fix. Ball position in the middle of your feet is about as far back as you ever want to go. So that would be, say, pitching wedge, sand wedge, or something like that. Maybe gap wedge even. Progressively forward, 9, 8, 7, 6. You know, the longer the club gets, it's going fractionally forward. And eventually the driver, with a wider stance, the ball's inside the heel. But you know, to judge that perfectly is quite hard. So you can group them if you want. That's what I do. And I've been playing pro golf. You can group the short irons, middle, other ones. Just group, like let's say it's 7, 6 there, a little bit forward, 5, 4, 3, a little forward, 3-wood driver. And then your stance widens and narrows accordingly. So just make sure this is the main point. Don't take it back of middle. Don't do that. Because you're ahead of the ball. And then you're going to close the shoulders. And that's going to push it off to the right. Okay, so keep a look close on that ball position. You could try this, feet together, equal steps. That can help. Driver, small step, shoulder whip. In between, mess around with that. The ball could be in one position by your left ear, between the ear and the eye, and then you can just widen for a drive and narrow for a wedge. You could have one like that. That's also good, but never. Okay, good luck with that. Right, so now we're on the fault number 2. So fault 1 was that ball position. Fault 2, this is if your ball's curving, right? If you're hitting it straight right, this is not relevant for you probably. But if your ball's going right and curving further right, this is now extremely relevant for you. So you've got your grip incorrect. So the grip is where your arms hang is where your hands should be. And they don't hang like this, unless you're tense. But if you're really relaxed, that's how they hang. If I bring my thumb quite close to the rest of my hand as it hangs, it's hanging inward, and my thumb's off center, watch it. It's not on top, it's off center. Check there. There's a line that's pointing at my right shoulder, and I can clearly see 2 knuckles, maybe more. So that would be ideal. Your hand will be there, thumb on top, probably from tension actually. Someone's told you keep the arm straight or something. You perceive that to be locked, and now your hand's in that position. I can't really see knuckles. That line's pointing over here somewhere. So centrifugal force will pull the club out and away, and it's going to open it up because it comes back to that natural position. Your right hand's probably facing down to the ground there, the palm, instead of the target. So to fix that, watch out. I just hang my arm, super relaxed, wrap my hand around the club, make sure that the leading edge is perpendicular, not there or there. So I've got that natural position. Look there, somewhere near. It's not in my palm, just notice that. It's not in the palm, that's on top, the butt. And I'm going to shake hands, palm facing target. See where my thumb is? It's not there, it's there. Shake hands, boom. I'm covering the thumb there, not there. Some people do that. That'll hurt. And then I just feel like my thumb's gone to the side where I would shake hands, really. And your little finger, you can do what you want there. It's more important the position right now. Lastly, if I open my right hand up, it's in my fingers, like I would throw something. It's not in the palm, but yours would be more like that actually. Right, so just fix that and you won't hit this push slice anymore. It'll probably become just a push. then you would look at ball position or the third fault. Good. Right, now we're on to fault number 3 and then the fix for it. Fault 3, probably related to ball position, is swing path. So you probably there because of the ball position, which is a closed shoulder instead of square. So now that means you're going to swing, there's your target line there. You're going to be swinging from inside the target line to outside. See there? On the way down. That's what you do. You can see everything doesn't look so good. So once you're going on that path, the ball's going over there instead of over there. So to fix that, you probably find that you're quite a good golfer and that you're getting your hips to lead like it should. Imagine throwing something. You're probably doing that, but you're probably hanging back there. You see there? Because you may be trying to lift the ball possibly. So you hang back. Now you're aiming over to the right instead of there at impact. So watch if I throw something. My hips are leading, but look, my shoulders have become square there. See that action there? It's a little bit like throwing something. Have a look from behind, watch it. See that? That's the bad thing. That ball's going to go over there somewhere. Watch, I'm going to throw something. The hips are leading, but look where the shoulders are there. So this is a good drill you can do, is you stand there like this, swing back, and just turn into impact, squaring up the shoulders, and then follow. Right, so that should sort that out, and you'll start hitting straighter shots from there, you believe me. So good luck with that, and don't forget I do online coaching, you'll see on the app. Cheers.